Shocking breaking news from Borno State. Boko Haram yesterday attacked Borno State, leaving 63 people dead. Kai, this is really shocking. Boko Haram killed 63 people in fresh attack in Borno State. These particular incidents have prompted many calls for unity and they have to enhance security measures in that particular state. It is really sad, though. It is really, really sad, honestly. A recent Boko Haram attack in Borno just cleared the life of 63 people, including 5 soldiers and 58 civilians. This is so sad. Even Governor Zulum himself visited families of 63 Borno residents who were killed by Boko Haram and he condemned the attack. Now, watch Governor Zulum's statement and wait for my own reaction.
The community was resettled some months ago and they are going about their normal businesses, but unfortunately they had a Boko Haram attack yesterday. So we are here purposely to commiserate with, because the only solution that we shall overcome this scenario is to ensure that the resilience of the community is being strengthened. That is why we are here. We have to take note that the numerical strength of the Nigerian army is not enough to contain the situation. Some months back, we had a meeting in Abuja with the National Security Advisor and other heads of security agencies on the need to establish what we call the forest guards. So far so good. 2 sets of forest guards were trained in Maiduguri, and therefore one of the solutions that we want to implement immediately is to see how we shall deploy the trained forest guards to most of the locations that are vulnerable, so that they will protect the forest and they will protect the communities also.
Well, thank you for visiting the victims' family, but we don't need all these victims. We need actions. Enough of having victims to visit. We need actions. We have soldiers. There are soldiers attached with you. What are their duties? What are they expected to do? And what are the measures that these people are using to checkmate the activities of these bandits in Borno State? If you don't know how to do it, you can reach to Harrison Gwamushi. This guy is capable of tackling these insurgents and the bandits. He is capable of tracking these people. Look for a way. You people have money, you people keep borrowing money. You don't have apparatus. You don't have all it takes to ensure that the life of your military men are being protected. It is so sad that people and our Nigerian forces keep dying on a daily basis. You people are not properly trained. You don't have all the takes, no equipment to track the bandits, hid out, and wipe them away in the country. People keep dying every day, every day. It is so sad. This incident has sparked widespread condemnation and outpouring of support from the United Nations, former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, who just landed back to Nigeria from overseas, former Labour Party presidential candidate Mr. Peter Obi, and Senator Mohamed Ali Ndume. They have all condemned this particular incident. The insurgents reportedly targeted the resettled Darajama community in Bama local government area and carried out another strike in Monguno, resulting in the loss of 2 immigration officers, the abduction of women and girls, and the destruction of over 20 houses, vehicles, and food stores. So in response, Governor Babanga Zulum visited, like I said, you guys have watched the video of him visiting the affected communities, offering condolences to the victims and promising enhanced security measures and the immediate rebuilding of the destroyed homes. How long will it take us to always, how many times are we going to rebuild? How many buildings are we going to leave and how many are we going to leave behind? It is time we take out these security measures of a thing as a serious matter in our community, in this land. A lot of things are going on. The same as something happened in Kwara, in different places, even in Southern Kaduna. What is going on? The United Nations has condemned the killings as a shocking and appalling incident, emphasizing the need for civilians to be protected from armed groups. The UN Humanitarian Coordinator, known as Mohamed Fall, stated that this recent killing of civilians is yet another grim reminder of the toll of violent attacks in Borno this year and called for justice for the victims. Atiku Abubakar described the incidents as a senseless act of violence, highlighting the need for stronger community security, deeper collaboration, and a renewed commitment to peace. He emphasized the sacrifices of our soldiers and civilians must inspire us to work together to build a safer, more secure Nigeria. P2B warned that Nigeria is at risk of sliding into a full-blown security emergency, citing the need for a national war on insecurity. He urged President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to take a decisive action, arguing that history shows that insecurity is the quickest path to national collapse. Senator Ndume also called the killings worrisome and pressed for the adoption of modern technology, drones. Like I said earlier, yes, I love what this Senator Ndume said, calling for modern technology, drones and attack helicopters in the fight against insecurity. I think this is a welcome development. He also proposed the establishment of armed community defense groups working with the military under a strategy he described as technology, equipment, arms, and ammunition motivation, known as TIAM. This is just the best thing. Honestly, this is really sad. Imagine killing people in a brutal way. 63 in a day. God Almighty. Remember that 200 were acquired in Yellow this year. And now 63. 200 plus 63. I'm not counting the other minor ones. 8, 10, 20 and others. If you calculate all of them more, you like you don't pass 1,000 people where they buy by Boko, where Bøkoharam buy this year, maybe 2025. Tinubu never used the mouth to condemn anyone. Except the one he tried to go Yellow because very dark man went there to create awareness to tell Nigerians exactly what happened. That was the only time Tinubu deemed it necessary to go. Even when he visited Benue State, he still did not reach that Yellow community that got cleared by Boko Haram insurgents. As Tinubu left that Yellow in that Benue State, the people still attacked the following day. To tell that Tinubu is nobody, that he doesn't have power to stop them. In fact, he's empowering them. What thing they go on for this country? Not only Nigeria they rehabilitate terrorists, so as people don't buy this, people kill our 5 soldiers join. If it happen that the same people that carry this particular attack are being caught tomorrow, the same government that are crying saying that they are going to do this, they are going to do that, they are going to rebuild the houses that was destroyed, consoling the so-called consoling the victims' family, they are still the ones that will carry this Boko Haram, these people, these bandits, these terrorists. They will put them in rehabilitation center, telling you that they are passing through the rehabilitation center, rehabilitation. Process of rehabilitation. At the end of the day, they put them in a particular workshop to learn a particular skill. Guess what? They will tell you that these people have repented. They will give them money, allow them to stay in the society. And guess what? The same people will still be moving around the society to know crones, to know our sunku, to know everything, to know everywhere, to know all the cities, so that they will know how to carry out the attack, and they will be the informant to their own brothers in the bush. That is the type of country we find ourselves. Nigeria is just a nonsense country. A total nonsense country. Look at Tinubu is busy traveling to Europe. When people are dying on daily basis, how many has Tinubu condemned? The only thing is after is 2027. We never reach 2026. The Monday after 2027. You are only after tax. You don't care about the people you want to tax. You are not even careful. You are not even caring about the lives of the people you are claiming to tax the hell out of them. You are only after money. After getting a loan from either World Bank, IMF, or any club of your choice, any external debt, what the officers, anyway you can get it. That's the only thing you're after. You don't care if the people are surviving. You don't care if the people are living well. You don't care if Boko Haram are killing us. Look at what happened. NCDC people were killed. People that were guiding Chinese who are working in Bua Cement Company in Edo State. 18-seater bus where passengers in this Edo line, a new Edo line bus, they were kidnapped. Luckily for them, 60 people were released. What of all that they were still with kidnappers? Tinubu, what did they do you? All that atrocity when they go on for Edo State. How would you look at what happened? Then go to truck the by people. With the thing trend for almost 2 to 3 weeks. Tinubu no open mouth for once. A country we claim to have president. Not be even worse for that one self. The Okpeholo, who happens to be the state governor of that Edo State, did not for one day open his mouth to talk. And you call these people leaders? These are blood-sucking demons. They are not leaders. They are devil incarnate. They just come to Nigeria to suck our blood. They just came, their purpose of power. Remember that Okpeholo promised Edo people insecurity. And guess what? The man is tripling the insecurity in Edo State. He's not doing anything to protect the people of Edo State. People are dying on a daily basis. Zulu, wait, what are you doing? Zulum, what are you doing? Zamfara State is crying. He has exposed that there is a political factors who are behind this banditry in the country. You, what means are you using? What are you doing to ensure that the people of Borno State are being protected? Because the rate of pipe in Borno is done too much for this year. We are not talking about last year. Oh no, and they talk about what happened this year for Borno. Almost every week they hear about. In fact, every day they hear Boko Haram strike, bandit strike, Iswa Pemba strike in Edo, in Borno State. I mean to say. Wahala is too much. Not before they kill. In case you know, now human being, people like you, as you they breathe so, people where they breathe like you, people where they talk like you. Now them they buy like say na far they buy. They waste people like say na non living thing. Like say they feel create human being. People where God suffer create. Now so Boko Haram terrorists they buy them like far like chicken. Nigeria, I weep. I weep for this country. Oh, the way things they go for this country, honestly, it tire me. I don't tire. Oh, may God help us. Oh. The man claimed that you want to rebuild the houses that were destroyed. Now the question is, if you rebuild those houses, what about the life of the people that were killed? Are you going to reverse their life? Are you going to bring them back to life? Every time mass burial in Nigeria. Are we not tired of mass burial? What is the difference between now Nigeria and Syria? I just want to know the difference. This one be say, what do they call them? Palestine, Gaza people, they fight with Israel. But now, we are not fighting with this Boko Haram. They are just coming to kill us like, in fact, like if we are not human beings. We they bury people like say we they into war. There is every war in Nigeria, war against insurgency. I beg you, Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, kindly equip our militaries. If care is not taken, kindly flush away those Boko Harams that were reintegrated to Nigerian military. Flush them away and keep them under proper monitoring. Yes, keep them in a proper monitoring way so that you will know the activities, to know how these people used to get that information and attack our military bases. Enough, because you don't too much. You don't too much. And try to find out the so-called political factors who are calling the military to retreat. Ask the so-called military a very severe questions to identify the political parties, the political personnel who are behind this calling of Nigerian police, Nigerian militaries to retreat whenever they want to, bust the hideouts of all these bandits. Especially the one that happened in Zamfara, which the governor of Zamfara State, Lawal, came out to tell Nigerians. So guys, I want you guys to watch this video. This particular video you're about to watch is the video of what happened recently. 8 NCDC, which happens to be civil defense officers, ended while guarding Chinese workers engaged to Bua cement factory in Okpela, Edo State. These people were killed on a broad daylight, not before night, not be say they were killed. The civil defense officers attached to Chinese workers. The workers of in Bua Cement, who happens to be Chinese, 8 civil defense, they were killed in Edo State. Until now, Edo State governor never said anything. No. Tinubu, he never said anything. Guys, watch this video and drop a opinion in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe. I love you guys.
Over 8 civil defense members now they pay for that particular road where they inside Edo State. Between Okmila and Agenegbode for inside Edo North. These 8 civil defense officers, where they guide and protect Chinese national, where they work for inside Bua Cement. After the day's job, at about 10:30 to 11, as they move along that road, now some men from the underworld attack them. Now they buy 8 of these officers, 8 of them. Now they take the Chinese people, colobby them, enter inside bush. Luckily, the police responded in time, and they were able to rescue about 4 of these Chinese officials, and they were brought back. While those who say they don't feel rescue, as I speak right now, they are still working out modalities to ensure that they come back safe.
As today, so now God even save us yesterday night to abeg, don't share this video to everyone. Abeg, now waiting for yesterday night video.
The question I want to ask is what is happening to our security network, especially in the Edo North? Because right now, I can't believe I say this thing that they rampart between that Ãttack again Egbode, Edo North parts of Edo State. Please, the last time I spoke to the Commissioner of Police in Edo State, he even promised that he was going to take his office for some time to Edo North. Sir, please, you have to do something about the roads in Edo North. Because for people to get mind, come look, say, okay, these Chinese people where they work for inside this factory, now one go Kolobi, they came prepared. They came prepared to even see they see officers. They buy 8 officers on duty. But I just want to ask, how these men tell no say these Chinese nationals go pass through that road as at that time? My people thought say na rats were they inside house. Now they tell the ones for outside, say food they inside house. I believe the police should be able to investigate if there is somebody close, somebody within that is feeding those people the kind of message that they need to operate. Because for you to know the preparation, everything, wanna see the car now. They're boss everywhere. No matter how much we talk, say some officers they overdo. We should not forget the part that they are also humans. We should not forget the part that these persons too, they get family and they are breadwinners to so many numbers of people. It breaks my heart that the Nigerian security network is becoming like this. And you, where just look as life be, take up arms. They say now how you want to take my people, how you want to take things when not be your own, how you want to use kidnapping till they survive, not just be your own. Well, you go meet your Waterloo at the end of the day. And when your end come, nobody will come to your rescue. The things what they do now till they scatter people families, scatter people lives, all of una go receive the same thing because karma is real. My people, not be small thing happen for us again and go there. Una just see the excepts of what happen.
That's me, that place will turn it to relax. Okay. No worry. That's it. If it happen like this, if it happen like that, we are going to turn that place and Sambisa forest now. You have to. We are going to turn this as Sambisa forest. Don't worry, the Lord is your strength. Don't worry.
Which God, which deities is the Nigerian government sacrificing the lives of Nigerians to? Because nobody can tell me that the insecurity in Nigeria, that the government at all levels are giving deaf ears and blind eyes is an ordinary hand. It can never be ordinary. I think there is some superior power somewhere that have given the Nigerian leaders the duty or the assignment of sacrificing their citizens to them. Otherwise, I've never seen a government that would deliberately ignore its primary responsibilities. I've never seen one. Now, whenever you accuse the government of being complicit, of having a hand in the insecurity, you won't be wrong. You may have been wrong before now, but not now. Yes, before now, we've heard that there are people who make so much money, who get richer from the insecurity. But with what I have here now, has been displayed by the Zamfara state governor, then even the dumbest among us should know. The dumbest among us? No, there are people that are extremely dumb because of their party, because of their religious affiliation, they will never see it. But let's take a look at this issue. Let's take a critical look at this issue. The Zamfara state governor, to be precise, it says my phone shows bandit location. His governor is telling you now that from his phone, he can tell you where the bandits are. He said, but I am helpless. He said, our forces entered Shinkafi. I don't know where that is, but Zamfara people will know. Perhaps it's a territory being occupied by the terrorists. He said, our forces entered Shinkafi to flush out bandits, but we are told to pull back. See, I talked about this before. But I just can't help it but to are we even sure we saw this news? Or can we even comprehend what this governor is telling us? That they are going after terrorists and some superior authority is telling them to pull back, as in don't go after terrorists. And what does these terrorists do? They take the lives of Nigerians. If the terrorists taking the lives of Nigerians is being asked not to be attacked, then who are they sacrificing our lives to? And as for you supporting this government, what exactly is the color of your problem? Do you think you are exempted? In every state of Nigeria as we speak now, The insecurity rate is very high. I'm yet to see the president stand and focus on more on the insecurity problem. It's none of his business. I'm yet to see a state governor stand to talk more about the insecurity. It's none of their business. Rather, it is all about 2027. The majority of them might not witness. Because if you tend to sacrifice the life of Nigeria to whichever deity you know, whichever superior authority that you are worshiping, that is taking the lives of your citizens, and you are deliberately giving it, hey, you will never see 2027. You won't. You are campaigning about 2027 that you will never live to see. See, I don't know. Nigeria is actually the problem of Nigeria. I can't see a nation that will know this and still be calm. Calm over what? Somebody is telling you that they are deliberately sacrificing your lives for what you don't know. Okay, it is in this country. We heard about a young Nigerian in Adamawa State who was being attacked in his farm. In self-defense, he defeated the bandit and by the bandit. The guy has been convicted. He has been sentenced to buy for self-defense. So that guy would have allowed the bandit to have a freeway and nothing will happen. It is in this same country in Benue State. We saw a farmer use insecticide on his crops as a prevention against pests. But the Fulani took their cattle to the farm, ate up the crops, and most of the cow fell. The farmer was arrested. So is it not obvious? Every now and then you hear kidnapping, Fulani, what they call it, Boko Haram. The government just paid their fee. And if by mistakenly some of our military men out of Oversabi claim to capture some, they will tell you, bring them, we will de-radicalize them. That's just all you get. Is this not a genocide against the people by their own government? Nigerians don't even know wahala. The bad thing, the good thing about this insecurity is that it doesn't know party, it doesn't know tribe, it doesn't know religion. It affects all, both the poor and the elite. But where I have problem is that the elite hardly get involved because they are not even in the country. As your president hardly stay in the country where he's president. Your governor don't stay in their state where they have governors. You get the point now. Your senators, your House of Rep members, they have their treasuries and their families abroad. You see, you and I that is a zombie, we are here defending them. Instead of us to unite against this common enemy, it is against ourselves that we are having this muzzle, that we can flex muzzle. That is ignorant, but that is stupidity born out of ignorance at the highest level. Please, Nigerians, share us so we go there. Insecurity is a matter of when will it get to you. Don't always forget that. It's a matter of when will it get to you. I rest my case.